Hey, your high crotch is looking good. Probably because you've been watching my videos. Bad news is you can't even get to a leg because you suck at hand fighting.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Let's fix that. Hand fighting is the gateway to every single takedown. That's how we get to a leg. In this video, I'm gonna break down hand fighting at the most fundamental level so you'll know how to clear ties, cut angles, and open the path to the leg. So by the end, you'll know exactly what to do step by step. And make sure you watch till the end because I'm gonna give you an exact action plan you can start implementing today. No fluff, just what works. Let's go. One of the biggest mistakes I see people make is they treat hand fighting like it's a scrap. They're just clubbing away trying to look busy, but that's just wasted energy. Good hand fighting has a purpose, two primary objectives, and if you don't understand them, you're just wasting time. Everything we do in hand fighting should be done with the intent to create a path to our opponent's legs or to their back. That's it. Those are the two doors you're trying to open every single time you tie up. But we've also got two secondary objectives that help us win the exchanges themselves. First, we want to break our opponent's posture. And second, we want to get them tired. Because when I break your posture, I control where your weight goes. And when I wear you out, remember, a tired opponent is a weak opponent. Hand fighting is how we get them there. Hey, if you're getting value from this, do me a massive favor. Take 2 seconds, drop below the video and hit that thumbs up and subscribe. It's hands down the best way to support the channel and it'll make sure you don't miss my next video. All right, let's get back to it. All right, so now that we know the why, let's talk about the how. The roadmap is simple. Get to the legs or get to the back. For the legs and back, we both have two obstacles in the way, the head and the hands. First things first, we gotta be able to clear the head. The first battle in any tie-up is head position. Whoever wins the head position usually wins the exchange. So, what's dominant head position? That means getting your forehead just under your opponent's jaw, right on the collarbone. That pressure there keeps their head upright. That means they can't drop their head as easy to down block you. You're controlling their posture before you even touch their legs. Now, there's two main ways to get past the head: reactive clears and misdirection clears. Let's start with reactive. What does that mean? It means we need to do something that gets our opponent to react by moving their head up while we move underneath. One great example is a collar tie snap. When you snap their head down hard, they want to pull it back up, and that's your opening. The second their head comes up, we slide under for our shot. Another method is with repeated fakes. We make them react and make their head bob up and down as we repeatedly fake. Again, we time the head coming up and shoot underneath. Now, misdirection clears. All that means is we fake one way, and when the opponent tracks us with his head, we juke it and go the other way. For example, watch how I pull my single and dip my head to the right as I fake with my arm to that side. My opponent tracks me, he has to, but the second he does that, I redirect and circle my head under to the other side and hit my high crotch. So, even though it starts as a head inside single to the far leg, I finish it as a high crotch on the near leg. I use his reaction against him. The next thing we have to clear are the hands. We clear the hands in one of two directions: across the center line or away from the center line. When we move the arm across the center line, that's when we're trying to go outside the hands. Think arm drags and elbow passes. When we move the arm away from the center line, that's when we're trying to go underneath the hands. Think underhook setups, think outside ties. Taking what we learned, we combined the head clears and the hand clears to get past the head and hands, and now we've got a clean path to the legs. From there, it's just a matter of finishing. Now, let's talk about getting to the back. Again, two main paths: around the arms or underneath them. The number one rule now, get past their elbow. Once you're past that elbow and you maintain torso to torso contact, it becomes extremely difficult for the opponent to square back up. Let's look at both options. Going around the arms, arm drag. That's the clearest example. I take a straight wrist grip on one side and my far hand controls my opponent's tricep from the inside. Now, here's the key: posture. If I can break my opponent's posture, pull his shoulder in front of his hand, I take away his ability to retract that arm. I also take away any range of motion he might have had to reach as I go behind. So, to complete the drag, I pull the wrist across my opponent's body, and once it's outside my hip, that's my go signal. I grab the hip, move to the body lock, or if I'm fast enough, I go straight to the body lock and finish. We can also move around the hands to take the back from the front headlock. There's two ways to get into a front headlock. Proactively, meaning I create the position, or reactively, meaning I take the front headlock when they shoot and I defend. Let's look at two examples of proactive entries. First is a circle and snap. I circle my opponent, snap his head hard at a 45-degree angle, and pull him underneath me. Textbook. The next I call the fake and take. I fake a shot, my opponent reacts by shooting his hips back, now his head drops. That's my window. I back out, throw my shoulder over the top of his head, secure the chin, and drag him down into the front headlock. From there, it's a simple go behind. If I enter reactively, it's usually because my opponent shot. Again, I defend, capture the head, and again, circle, go behind. Done. Now, let's look at taking the back from going underneath the arms. Best example of this is a duck under. If my opponent's pushing in, perfect. I create space by ripping his arm away from his body, duck my head underneath, and come back up behind his elbow. The whole time I stay tight, maintain torso to torso contact. That keeps him from squaring back up. Now, here's the most important part. Your opponent is trying to do the exact same things to you. You got to be able to clear ties or you'll never control position. The two primary ties you need to learn to clear are the collar tie and the underhook. Let's start with the collar tie. We've got 4 primary clears for this one. Number 1, the elbow pass. I can use the elbow pass to move outside my opponent's arm. I take my ear to my shoulder on the opposite side of the collar tie. That creates a flat surface. Now I just push the arm across, slide it right off, boom, open lane to the legs. Number 2, a rip. I use a rip to go directly underneath. This works best when my opponent's pushing. I grip the elbow and pull back and out while I drop under. Use their pressure against them. Number 3, the thumb post. I create distance first and straighten their arm out. Then we post with the web of our hand under their elbow, thumb on the inside. Pop that arm straight up and shoot directly underneath. Number 4, take the underhook. We push their elbow outside and shoot our arm underneath to catch the shoulder. Now we've got a wedge and they can't pull as hard with the collar tie. Path to the legs is open. Next, we got to learn to clear the underhook. This is the one that gives everyone trouble when they're first starting out. We've got 2 main methods, but first, head position. Anytime your opponent gets an underhook, we've got to create space and regain proper head position. Forehead under their jaw. That alone is going to improve our defensive ability, and it's going to set us up for our clears. The first method is the elbow to ear clear. We're going to frame on our opponent to create space, straighten our arm, and take it above our head, bringing our elbow to our ear. We then circle away from the underhook and limp our arm through the gap between our arm and their chest. Next method is the wrist trap. We get our head position, create space, and then we hook our overhook arm below their elbow. We then reach down and grab their wrist, bringing it down and across. From here, it's the same motion we used earlier with the arm drag. We turn the defense into offense instantly. Now, remember, every tie up you take needs a job. Push him one way, pull him another, make him react, because every reaction gives you information. Remember, he's not just going to fall over for you. He's going to post when you push or pull him. We can use that to our advantage to predict his reactions and stay one step ahead. All right, here's the truth. Everything I've just shown you means nothing if you don't train it. So here's the plan. No guesswork. Week 1, we got to build muscle memory. First 3 days, I want you to drill reps of all the collar tie clears. 25 reps or so a piece. Don't worry about speed. Focus on precision. Every rep needs to be perfect. The next 2 days, I want you to work on underhook clears only. No collar ties this time. Isolate. Then take the weekend off, let your body reset. Now, week 2 is where we start putting it all together. Every single day, we rotate through all the collar tie clears and all the underhook clears. 50 or so reps total, Mix them up in random order if you can. Then start to add in technical hand fighting rounds. Remember, we're building skill. We're not looking for aggression, we're looking for flow. Let your partner get underhooks. Let him get collar ties. You work the clears. If you get to the legs, reset. If you get to the back, reset. Keep the rounds short, a few each day, and you'll be shocked how fast it clicks if you stay consistent. All right, you got everything you need to hand fight like a pro, but knowledge means nothing without action. Most people watch and never drill. So take everything you learned and start getting your reps in. Get to work. What's happening? Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that video, this one is my most recent, and the video I recommend personally for you is this one. If you've got a question or something you want me to cover in the future, drop me a line below. I read every comment. I love hearing from you guys. That's all for this one. I'll see you in the next one.